excited to be in Paris. I'm a little frazzled. It's been a very busy few weeks. First, my step family was here from Paris, and then it was Fashion Week. I was very busy this Fashion Week. Then I had a very busy contract job. Now I'm heading to Paris, so it's been pretty busy. But I'm looking forward to getting out of here, getting a break, and being in a different environment. I mean, I love Paris. So I'm off. I'll be seeing you in Paris. So here I am in Paris. It's my second day. I didn't really do too much vlogging yesterday, and that's because I had a really bad migraine and I felt really sick. I used to only just get the headache. Now I get the migraines with the headache, so I really felt quite bad the entire time I was traveling on the plane. When I got off the plane, not fun, not a fun way to travel. I felt really bad. In fact, I didn't even see my family yesterday. I basically just hopped in a taxi, came right to the flat here, and I took a shower, lay down, fell asleep, woke up, had something to eat, and then basically went back to bed a few hours later. I feel better today, but I just wasn't up to vlogging yesterday. It kind of sucks to start my trip off that way, but I guess it's better than last year. At least I feel better today. Last year I had a cold for days, so I made sure this time that I used hand sanitizer and Clorox wipes. I wiped everything down. The guy sitting next to me probably thought I was crazy, but I don't care. I was like, I think I'm crazy, but I'm not gonna get sick for this trip. So anyway, I want to show you guys a little bit more around the flat later, but I need to step out to meet up with my family. So hopefully I can show you more tomorrow. I got up really early today, around 8, but there were a lot of mishaps. I tripped the circuit breaker. I had to go find an open store to get coffee, and I tried to boil water on the electric stove and realized it was going to take 45 minutes, so I gave up on that and just baked my eggs in the oven. Anyway, I thought it was going to take an hour, it took more like 3. So anyway, I have to head out. They're waiting, but I'll show you more around this flat tomorrow because it's like super nice. So I have a presentation today around 5:30. I'm going to take my niece, and I'll be connecting with you guys at the presentation. See you there. So I arrived at my family's flat and waiting for Fanny. We're going to walk to Jean Jaurès. And here is little Maya. Little Maya. Say hello, Maya. Hello. Oh, little Maya. Little Maya. Okay, so that's dog speak for "you're so cute." So we're gonna head out.
I just stopped my sentence.
So now I'm here with Fanny, and we're in Bologna.
Yes.
I'm going to go to Paris later for the presentation. Right now we're going to a little outdoor flea market and having all sales up and down Jean Jaurès. And Le Club Creole is also having a sale, so we're looking forward to that, right?
Yes.
I also want to get teeny petite sac for the back,
Yeah.
But
Pour le sac à dos.
Yeah, sac à dos. Petit sac à dos.
Petit sac à dos.
So
Petit sac à dos.
next week's that will be at the festival. I mean, not the festival, flea market.
Yeah.
So Fanny just got this hat. How long were you looking for this hat?
Just 1 hour.
Oh, no, but you wanted it before that, you said.
Yeah.
So I think you look quite cute there in your little hat.
Targeting, the whole idea is a kid is in every one of us. So with the time, being a child, adult, teenage to adult, there's always a child with us.
Yes,
so
it's true.
I use handkerchief here. And it's all patchworking because nobody uses handkerchief anymore.
No, they don't.
Yeah, exactly.
They use
it's nostalgia.
paper tissues.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's nostalgia. So the whole idea is, and also I'm in love with watercolor. I'm trained with watercolor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
So tool allows me, with all the holes, it allows me to give the metaphor idea of watercolor. So superposition of tool gives very spontaneous result, you see?
Oh, yes.
And then the pleats is my time lapse, the distance. So
Wow.
it's very deep.
Yes, there's much thought into it. A lot of thought.
I'm like that, you see. It's just so me.
But it ends up like such a pretty garment, you know, such a pretty.
And that's the thing
and
about.
then, and it feels really cool too.
Yeah.
It's tulle.
This is tulle.
Yeah.
This I got
Okay.
it from Japan. My mother got all this handkerchief and the cotton ball from my pod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's really, this is really pure and innocent. So with this idea, I made this a small collection for women and being bold, confident. At times you're low, I mean not more soft, vulnerable. And sometimes, at times you're very strong. And it's the harsh line, the color is soft pastel colors is softness inside you. And the harsh line, the shadow with the pleats is the saturation, the boldness inside.
Okay.
It's like
That's
the contrast,
yes.
balance.
It's
you
the
see?
hashtag me too.
Exactly. Exactly. So I love to wear clothes and I like people
Yes,
being beautiful
yeah.
all the time. There's no harm in that. You
No,
see?
there's not.
So, voila, you can wear this to
Yeah.
office. And these shorts are reminder of the kids. The boy, schoolboy, you know. There's like a balanced color collection.
So I peek the camera of Alicia and look at that.
We just got out of the Shodani. How should, is it Shodani?
Shodani.
Shodani.
Yeah.
Shodani. We saw that, and it's the beginning. It's the beginning of Fashion Week. I've got a lot more shows and things to go to. That was really nice. I'm glad I found it because we kind of got lost, right? We couldn't find it. We walked to a residence and like, hey, this doesn't look right. But we did ultimately find it, and you saw all that. So next up, we're gonna go somewhere here in Paris, and we're gonna shoot, right? And thanks to all your help, Fanny. Fanny she also did some shooting and
Yep.
some videography for me. So
I'm
that was
gonna
really
send
great.
it. Yeah.
What's the name of the neighborhood we're heading to now? On the left stop on the 10, opposite Boulogne.
Gare d'Austerlitz.
Ah, that's it. So, you said it very well. I can't say it, it's good. But that's where we're headed now. There's some nice views there. You know, like we're gonna go on the bridge, and then we get some great views of the Eiffel Tower, which I haven't seen since the steeple burned down. It's kind of sad. But we're gonna go try and shoot there before we lose the light, and then we're meeting Fanny's parents for dinner.
Yes.
And then I head home, and I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I have to figure that out tomorrow. It's supposed to rain, so I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do tomorrow. We'll cross that bridge when I get to it. So today is technically day 4 for me in Paris. Yesterday was a pretty mellow day. I still had a migraine when I woke up yesterday. I didn't sleep super well. I'm not falling asleep till about 4 in the morning, which is like 10 o'clock New York time. So I'm kind of tired. Today's sunny. Fashion Week technically starts today. There's a show at 5, so I'm gonna get there at 4. There should still be enough light to shoot. I do have a lot of shows. I have a show on Wednesday, I think Thursday, Friday. I have a morning show at the Eiffel Tower. Luckily, it's going to be nice that day. Thank God. I'm super happy about that. And then Saturday, I have, I think, Oxford Fashion Studios, and then flying solo presentation, or maybe Oxford Fashion Studios is on Friday. I'm not sure. I have to look at my schedule. I'm getting a little overwhelmed here. But anyway, I don't know how the people that go to hundreds of shows I don't know how they do it. I can't barely keep track of like 10 or something. It's just or whatever I'm going to anyway. So to show you a little bit around this lovely flat here. So far this is my favorite Airbnb that I've stayed in. So here is the cute kitchen. It's got a red and white theme here. Love this. This is the fridge, just kind of hidden, which is always nice. Too much in there right now. And it's very cute with the red and white theme. There's a washing machine, which I won't use. And then also here, there's a dishwasher, which I also won't use. You got a nice place to drain your dishes, and it's one person, so I just wash my own dishes. I'll have to show you outside when I can adjust the lighting. And it's got a cute little light fixture here, and my couch here. The floors are that like kind of like white for white wood, which I really like. That first place I stayed at had that as well. TV's here, it's working, which is great because I like to practice my French. And these fun lights here. And now we head into the bedroom. So yeah, she has these fun lights up here. That's the lady who lives here and her family. And very cute little touches. I like these drawers here. And here is the bedroom. Very cute. I like the gray and red and white theme. Bed is very comfortable, super firm. Actually, that's kind of, I bought a new mattress recently and I wanted it to be really firm, and it was not quite as firm as I'd like. This one is really firm. There's plenty of room for my clothes. Here's the closet here. So plenty of room to keep my stuff, and there's more storage here. I have more of my things. So, but the best part of this flat is going to be, I'll have to adjust the lighting and show you the best part of this flat. And it's super quiet. I hear nothing. It's like I'm the only person in the building. It's right on Jean Jaurès, and it's very quiet. So let me show you now the outside. Okay, and here is the best part. This view is your own private garden. Little deck here. Probably won't use it too much because I'm going to be too busy and it's going to be raining. But how lovely is that? I mean, this is just wonderful. I sit here on the couch, sitting on the couch here. And that's my view out the window, that lovely tree, and it's so quiet. And I literally hear nothing. It's like, it's more quiet than where I live in suburbia back home in New York. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, it's like, we've got roses there. I mean, this is just lovely. So I just got a shade of Menopre, and I spent $150. And I got a really nice beige jacket with gold buttons, lace top, and a really fun sequin bomber, which I'll show you guys later in my haul. Now I'm headed off to shoot a show. It starts at 5, so I need to get there by 4. I should have enough time. So I found the show. I'm early. I didn't want to be late, so I'm actually really early. I'm going to get some good shots in. It's sunny the rest of the week. Not so much, as I said, so. Here waiting for it to begin and going to start the show. No, I want one of those bags. I'm heading back now to meet my family for dinner. And so it's day one. So today is technically day 2 of Fashion Week, and I went to an event on Saturday. Yesterday I did street style and I went to the Telfar show with the song. It was great. It was a great show, a good way to kick off Fashion Week. This will be the first show of Fashion Week. So I was super happy I got to go to that. And today I don't have a show, so I'm shooting street style, but it's raining, so it's not going to be too much fun. Like I'll probably do Tokyo. I think there's a show starting here soon. Looks like there's some people gathered around. Although crispy hair and makeup might not be for another little while. I'm not sure. So I'm standing under this awning. Thankfully they have a big vestibule here that I'm standing under, so it's just kind of misting out. Hopefully there'll be enough breaks in the rain that I can get some decent street style shooting in today. Tomorrow I have a show tomorrow too. I have a show and then a presentation, and then Thursday I have another show. We're pretty busy and in between trying to shoot street style and visit the family. So I think, yeah, it's like hair and makeup is arriving, so I'm not quite sure what time the actual show is here. I'm gonna have to pop off and come back. Today is day 2 of Fashion Week, and I met these lovely ladies. And where are you visiting from?
Yeah, Japan.
Japan?
I'm from Osaka.
Osaka? And
I'm from Osaka.
oh, both Osaka. And you're here for Fashion Week?
Yeah.
And can you tell me what you're wearing and what inspired you for your outfit?
It's okay.
And what? Why did you wear?
This show.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Ah, very nice. And is the same?
I love Dior. Like Dior.
So you tried to dress like Dior?
Dior.
Well, yes. It's the retro with the hat. The very nice hat. Yes, it's very retro. And the blue skirts. And I love the sneakers.
Yes.
Ah, très bien. Thank you. And I'll put your Instagrams below in the comments so people can follow you. And tell me your names.
I'm Maya.
Maya.
Yes.
Oh, that's my step family lives here in Paris, and they have a tiny little Chihuahua, and they named her Maya. Little dog, so cute. Yeah. And your name?
I'm Rina.
Amina. Okay, I'm gonna have both your Instagrams in the links below. Okay, thank you. So I'm back at the flat. I did head out today. I headed out to the Parisian Tokyo, but the show didn't start there till 5. So it seems to be the case. The shows seem to start there generally a bit later in the day. But I did meet a couple of fashionistas from Japan, and I took their photo and videotaped them, so you'll see that in my my Paris Fashion Week vlog. They're from Japan, and they were waiting for the show very early. They were sitting out there in the rain. More power to them, but I had some time, so I came back, and I want to stand in the rain, so I came back to the flat. I'm gonna have a bite to eat. I used the restroom. That's the worst part about traveling, is being out all day and having to find a restroom. I hardly drink any fluids because of this. I don't want to have to deal with it. So anyway, yeah, since it's raining, not a nice day, I came back to the flat to rest a bit, have a bite, and then I head back out. There's a show, the Mushun show at 3:30, and then the show at 5, and they're very close to each other, so I'm hoping that the rain will let up just enough, or just take a break from the rain, that I can get some good photos in. I think today is going to be the worst of it as far as the rain. It's going to be rainy also Wednesday and Thursday, but I think not as much, more just kind of overcast. And then Friday's supposed to be nice, and I think Saturday rain again. And I think they said also Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but I'm leaving Sunday. Anyway, here's hoping that I will get some, at least some decent street style shooting in today. And now I'm going to sit down and... And you're here for the show today.
Yes, we're here for the show.
And can you guys tell me a little bit about your outfits and what inspired you to your outfits?
Okay, so I'm wearing this denim jacket with a dress and this wax material belt.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no inspiration behind it. It just comes through my hands.
And your bag?
And yeah,
Ah,
I get
very
my bag.
nice. And like your work boots?
Yeah, Timberlands. Okay, so she's wearing like a white top with this trench coat.
Oh, it's very
And
noir.
It's a really like elegant style and simple. Yeah.
Moi je m'inspire du tout sur Pinterest.
Okay, she finds her inspiration on Pinterest.
On Pinterest, oui, okay. Good morning. It is day 3 of Fashion Week. Yes, technically day 3. And I have a show today at 2 p.m. and then I have another presentation at 8. So it's kind of a bit of a break there. I may do some street style depending on the weather, or I may just come back here and relax. I'm doing a lot of running around, as you can imagine. Yesterday it was kind of quiet on Instagram. I did a lot of street style shooting. I got lucky. There were a lot of breaks in the rain, and the sun actually came out, so I went to a couple of shows, did a lot of shooting, and I actually went to the Wuhan show, and I got a lot of great shots there as well, both street style and the show itself. So I was running around quite a bit. I was kind of quiet on Instagram. I'll do a bit more today. Hopefully the weather will improve. It was raining. I'm hoping it's gonna be like yesterday where there's breaks in the rain. To see what I'm wearing here, I have here those gold eye masks that I got from Beautology at Fashion Week in New York. And it's supposed to be the cure for hangover eyes, which I don't have a hangover. I often wake up feeling like I do have a hangover even though I don't drink, because of the migraines. And the migraines, in addition to the pain in your head, and now I get the nausea. Some days it's not too bad, some days it's really bad. And when you have a migraine, you retain water. I mean, I don't know why, but you do. I think that's part of the reason why you get the migraine, because migraines are worse when everything's dilated, or the capillaries, your blood vessels are dilated, which I think happens when you have excess water. So for me, I get migraines with hormones, so I think it's the same kind of thing. The way your body regulates fluids with hormones, we all know, is not so great. So I think that's why. I think there's, for whatever reason with the hormones, you have excess fluid in your system, and then it triggers the migraine, and then it makes you all puffy. So I'm trying these to see if it'll help with my hangover migraine eyes. I'll keep you posted. They're pretty comfortable, pretty easy to put on. You can see here, and they're made with all natural ingredients. So yeah, I'm excited to see the results. So this is the Beautology eye masks. You can see there. And it's all, as you saw in my New York Fashion Week, I interviewed the founder, and they're all natural ingredients, like we said in that video. Here in Europe and in France, I think they banned something like, I don't know, 120 ingredients from being able to put in cosmetic products, and in the United States, it's 6. So let that sink in. Love that, right? Anyway, so this little card here, if you want to be sign up, you can get discounts and other perks. It's here. And then here are the eye masks themselves. And then you just peel the back here. And then, of course, you put them on your eyes. You leave them on for 15 minutes or longer, they say. So I'm probably leave mine on for about half an hour. Why not? I have a little extra time this morning. I'm not running out shooting street style. The show is not till 2, so I do have a bit of time. I'm just going to relax a little. But yeah, I will keep you posted on how my eyes look with the Retology in a little while. So the eye masks are off now, and I put on my Lune and Esther undercover eye cream. And before that, I used this blue serum by Chanel, and then I also used the Laura Mercier. I had these little travel packets primer foundation, and then I usually use the Becca backlight, but for traveling I had this little travel size the Glam Go iridescent primer. So I put that on. So my skin is feeling quite dewy. And then I put on the Lune and Esther, my Lune and Esther under eye highlighter. And I'm going to, first I kind of buff it out with my fingers, and I put it on the top to kind of use it as a base, an eyeshadow base. Help keep the eyeshadow on longer. So first I use my fingers, kind of blend it in. I put it on first. I know a lot of people put it on secondly, but I find when I put it on second, it looks drier to me. It looks drier, and I find that it takes the foundation off. I prefer putting it on first. Which I think I've spoken about before on the blog, the Lune and Esther CC cream. I love the CC cream. It's very moisturizing, and you don't see it on. So I've tried so many foundations, and my skin is dry, and I find that you always see it, and I don't like that. This is one of the few items that I put on and use as a foundation. You can layer it where you really don't see it sitting on the skin. I was not a fan of that at all. So, because my skin is dry, most foundations, you're going to see it sitting on my skin. So I put a little in my hand, and then I dab it on. This. So I'm going to now do my rest of my makeup, and you'll see the after. So this is the final result with my makeup. You can see it there. It's pretty basic. Anyway, so I'm going to show you quickly now what I got because I have to leave really soon. So here is the beige jacket that I got with the buttons. It's navy and it's got gold buttons, and again it's by Beige, which I'm a big fan of. So that is it. And then here is the navy lace Sandro top. It's very nice. It's see-through, of course, but fun lace bra with that. So I love this. And then finally is this great sequined bomber jacket from this company called Benjamin. And it has zippered sleeves here. Probably gonna wear this on Saturday But yes, that's what I got in Paris. I didn't go crazy this year, so that's it. All secondhand, pre-loved. So anyway, I'm gonna get dressed and then I have to head out. So here, I'm gonna show you quickly here what I'm wearing. It's Michael Kors dress, Ted Baker jacket, bomber embroidered jacket, bomber jacket, my Sam Element boots, and pink tights. I saw those in New York, and I am off now because I don't want to be late. I'm cutting it to very close. I did make it on time to the Milan show, and got in the show and shot some more street style, and then I ran into the other photog, Olivia, that I was shooting with yesterday, and another photog from Canada doing street style, so we saw some of that. And then I have a lot more shows the rest of the week. You can see some of the craziness here. There's more photogs here, I think, than attendees and models. Quite a bit of photogs. It's kind of crazy, but as you know, I love shooting street style, so I just get caught up in all the craziness. So I'll be showing you a bit more. Fashion Week. I have a show at noon. It's the Manish Aurora show. And a little after 10:30, I'm going to be heading out pretty soon, so I want to give myself time to get lost. I'll have to take one subway, so that's good. It's 18 stops, so it won't take too long. The subways and the metro system here is very efficient, which is great. I mean, it was so efficient that I made the show yesterday, no problem. If it was in New York, I probably would have missed it. But anyway, let me show you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the jacket that I got, the Manish jacket. I love this jacket. Nice break from black with the navy. It's got the buttons here. Kind of looks like the Balenciaga jacket that's trending quite a bit right now. See here a little bit better. And then I have the lace top on here by Sandro. Again, my Moschino belt. Just distressed jeans. I'm gonna wear again my white Sam Elderman boots, and let me grab the Pinko bag. I think you've all seen that before. Yeah, I'll be wearing this Pinko bag, and I have a little scarf here, which kind of looks nice, the black and white, and then I have it just in case it gets cold. So yeah, I'll be wearing that, and again, my rings here. I got New York Fashion Week. These two I got during New York Fashion Week, and then my Italian-made ring here. And my lucky ring. So yeah, this is it. I'm kind of happy with the look. I don't know if I'm gonna wear this. I haven't decided. Should I put this on? What do you think? Yay or nay? I don't know. I'm not sure if it's really doing anything for me. Maybe it looks better when your hair is up, I think. Maybe I try some, but my hair gives me so much grief. It just doesn't do anything. It's kind of there. Yeah, put this in again. And trois. I try this. I think that band looks better when your hair is up, or something on the studios today. I just really, my hair must be crazy. I have to go. Don't want to be late, and I'll see you at the show.
le décor.
Let them locked off. But luckily, I got here early, so I'm standing. I have to stand. I'm kind of getting really tired, but I'm standing.
Observation entre les barres.
I got here early enough to
Et puis comme ça, au moins, j'aurai pas le public derrière, parce qu'il y aura ça se cache pas.
As expected, funny, last year it was fire, this year it was water. So now I'm going to shoot some street style, and then lots of great style here to snap. But the show was just as good as last year. I was glad that I went, and I stuck it out. I waited for like an hour. I stood for an hour and a half to get my spot, but I'm happy that I did. So I'm back from McGowan's. I'm quite tired. I've been running around all day. I had the Manish Oreo show earlier today, and then I ran into Mickey at Mickey Alamo, which was great. But the wait was very long to get into that. It was more of a presentation. To get in, waiting and standing all day, and then standing in the presentation, then shooting street style, and I was running around with Mickey for a bit, and some other influencers that I met, and then I came back to the flat, went back to Rick Owens as you saw, and wasn't like last year. They had the area all blocked off where we could sit, a whole area where you could just kind of sit, allowed everybody to sit down on this little ledge as part of this outdoor restaurant. Kind of above the sunken area where they had the show, but this year it was blocked off, and they only had one little area. And I got there early, so I could see it. And I got some great shots of the models coming out, but I had to stand the entire time. So I'm getting in the shower, and then I'm just gonna like chill out for the rest of the night, have dinner, watch TV, and just veg out. I have to get up early tomorrow. I have another show for I think it's City of Paris Fashion Week Collective. And I have the 2 Oxford shows. And then I'm meeting my family in the evening. And then Saturday I have flying solo. And then Sunday I fly home. So, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. It's going to be a busy day. Happy Fashion Week. So, I'm back at the flat, but I'm about to head back out. I did not get into the City Paris Fashion Week show because I did not have my passport on me. I don't travel with my passport. I walk around with it, I should say, because I don't want it to get stolen or lose it. That would be a major hassle. I would actually leave it at my family's flat. I feel it's safest there. I would have had my New York ID, but of course my regular followers know that my wallet was stolen in Brooklyn by this biatch in Brooklyn, and I know exactly who did it and when she did it. Very annoying. So I didn't have that ID on me either, so I couldn't get in. They told me to call the guy that was going to be there at the event from the agency, but I called and left a message because I did email them to know that I wouldn't make it in and why. And the person who responded to me said, oh, well, we requested everyone to bring their ID or passport, but they didn't. I went through all the emails, my correspondence with them, especially the last one, the main one, which all the information with like the map and where to go and what the call time. Nothing about having your ID. I mean, it makes sense, it's the Eiffel Tower, but I feel like they definitely should have mentioned it, and not just mention it. It should be on a separate line, it should be in all caps, it should be asterisks or a different color. Something to really call this out. I mean, some people just don't like traveling with their passports for the reasons that I mentioned, and I guess most people have some other idea on them, but I just didn't because it got stolen. And then some people, they actually do leave their ID at home. Anyway, I think it's a good idea for them to mention that. They said they did, but they didn't. So anyway, headed out now to the Oxford Fashion Studio shows. Leaving early as usual to leave myself time to get lost, and I'm hoping this will be a more successful endeavor. I'll see you there. the flying solo presentation, which was crazy. It was 42 designers, 8 looks each, going all the way through. It was supposed to be 2 hours. It's more like 3 hours, standing for 3 hours. It was really great collections, but it was pretty intense. I'm here with Josephina Collection, and we met up. I was like, you're like the third or fourth person I run into here at Fashion Week here in Paris. And we're gonna go shoot a bit, and then we're gonna go get a bite to eat, a much deserved bite to eat, maybe a cocktail, and get off these heels.
Yes.
I think I've had, like I said, I think I have like nerve damage in my feet for standing for like 7 days.
Right, let's go eat.
Yes. So Josephine and I found a place right across the street. That's how lazy we are, or actually more tired. So we're gonna go to an Italian place right now. We're both really hungry, and our feet are killing us. So we both need some food and a cocktail. Tonight is my last night in Paris. I'm at my family's flat. They're at a concert. So I'm just sitting here on their terrace here in Boulogne. Just kind of relaxing. I'm exhausted now from Fashion Week. I'm completely wiped out. Just enjoying just kind of relaxing here and taking in the view, as you just saw. I'm gonna miss Paris. I never really quite look forward to going home. Josephina's like, she said she couldn't wait to get home, and she's only been here since Wednesday, and I don't quite feel that way. I never quite feel that way. I kind of like it here. Anyway, so I guess, like I said, pretty much a wrap for this Fashion Week. And next up will be New York Fashion Week in February. Oh joy.